A good Saturday afternoon to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin City Subaru, and 802 Honda, all located off of Exit 7 on Interstate 89. We have a moderately active weather pattern this week with the utility concerns growing. Two single storm systems responsible to watch. The first one will be coming in on Monday afternoon, Monday night, with a warm transition from a wintry mix to some rain and going through some freezing rain, but also strong south to southwest gradient wind gusts. Second, larger storm has evolved now from a kind of a rainy system to a potentially significant snowfall. We'll see how this develops. Negative tilt trough in the upper levels of the atmosphere may indeed give us some minor wet snow characteristics in parts of southern Vermont that will need to be watched, but also a significant snowfall potential for generally along the Green Mountains and point east. This would be basically Thursday night and lasting into Friday. Good project weather days are Sunday, Christmas Day tomorrow, as well as midweek Wednesday. We're currently looking at some of the jet stream energy here involved in the west coast. This is a very strong trough of low pressure. This will be taking a track up into the Great Lakes and actually producing a blizzard across the Dakotas and then tracking up in toward James Bay, Canada. To its south and southeast, rain will be forming out ahead of it. This is what's going to be moving in on Tuesday. The current system you see here is the one that we already experienced and is exiting the region. This is just a little bit of leftover snow shower and some minor sprinkles behind it. Okay, we can see the exiting precipitation, and this is going to set the stage here for just a few flurries during the overnight period, early Christmas morning, Sunday morning. And then that begins to push off. High pressure builds in for a pretty decent day on Sunday. And then we can see the weather system that's going to be pushing toward us here. This is after tracking through the Dakotas. You've heard about a potential blizzard condition on Sunday, Christmas Day. This indeed is the one. This is the area of low pressure with an elongated occluded front, likely a warm front somewhere around here. But warmer air is going to overrun colder air, so we're going to go with some glazing. But note the pressure gradient, very, very strong, mainly cutting across northern Vermont. So you can see the progression here. That storm system then is just leftovers of rain showers, which will eventually change over to snow. Little snow shower and snow flurry activity, a secondary trough. You can see that almost like an Arctic front here, picking up some of that moisture from the Great Lakes. And that's going to sweep it in here. It looks like for basically early morning hours on Wednesday. And then high pressure builds in from the north for a pretty nice day, Wednesday, daylight hours. Then that sets up for the next weather system. A lot of jet stream energy with this one as well. Potential for thunderstorms to the south will feed up, and also the jet stream energy will involve a negative tilt trough, more of a northwest-southeast axis. And what this will do is spin up an area of low pressure that will then become the primary area of low pressure, and it looks like the first nor'easter of the season. Question is, do we stay cold enough? We'll see. That is the progression. And we're on the backside and beyond the period at this point in time with some gusty northwest winds and no big deal, some lake effect snow there. GFS ensemble centered on Burlington, Vermont shows the mixed rain ending is a little bit of snow showers. The event on Tuesday. This comes in late in the day on Monday night into Tuesday during the overnight period. And then just some leftover flurries or not very much going on. European has this as a dry period here. And then our next weather system is more significant with potential for significant snowfall, more or less pushed into parts of eastern sections of Vermont rather than western Vermont. Weather Prediction Center, 7-day total accumulated precipitation, 1.5 inches east of in the Tug Hill Plateau with some lake effect business. And anywhere from 1 to about 1.5 inches with two weather systems working on through the region. The first one, that transition to rain. The second one could be an all-snow event. Switching over to temperatures, the next 5-day maximum temperature anomalies around 6 degrees above normal. 3 days later, about 3 degrees above normal as well. GFS Ensemble shows current temperatures again centered on Burlington, Vermont with today's warm day. That exited precipitation out of our hair now. Temperatures do fall for Christmas Day, a little bit cooler. And then we're seeing overnight lows into the teens. Again, this is on Burlington. The European indicates temperatures going a little bit below zero. And then a nice rebound in temperature with the next rainy weather system working in with the transition system Monday night into the morning hours on Tuesday. Breaks in the action, no big deal then. And then we get into much colder air behind that next evolving system that could bring us again significant snowfall on Thursday. I want to focus on the big wind maker here. Now we have lighter winds. This comes in on Monday morning. And then you can see some of the strong winds here in the reds. Gets into mainly northern Vermont. This would be valid about 7 o'clock Monday evening. This would be about 1 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. Looking at the NAM, this is valid 7 o'clock on Monday morning. That'd be 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 21Z is 4 o'clock in the early evening, late afternoon. We're starting to see wind gusts being picked up by the NAM, cut across northern Vermont, very similar to the European model. So confidence is growing, 46 to 50 knots here. Let's go back and see how that progresses. It increases. It looks like it maxes out roughly about 7 o'clock in the evening on Monday. Then a little bit more of a shift to the southern part of the state. And then basically it moves on out, and we're pretty much done with it during the overnight period on, that would be Tuesday morning. And a quick look at the NAM model. This is BUFKIT, a temperature vertical profile. And so we have light winds here. And you read this from right to left. This is valid here Monday evening, and these are the stronger wind gusts. These wind gusts are in the 60s miles per hour, as low as 2,500 feet elevation. So some of that gets down to the valley floors. So this is our main wind concern right here, showing up by the NAM model. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.